What do you think, Raven? Gotta let me get my skis on. Yeah, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. You gotta let me get my skis on, Raven. This is the trickiest part sometimes, because she's ready to go. Hold on. Let me rearrange. There we go. Come here. All right, let's not get tangled. All right. Good girl. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Jeez. Let's see. I got one on. Now lean back. Hold on. She's ready to tow me away. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Yeah, she's ready to take off. Just wait till I get my second ski on here. It's about to get fast. All right, there we go. All right, Raven, let's go. This way. Good girl. Flying already. Well, she's a little harder to see than Moose because she's darker in color. I'm doing great. Getting some nighttime exercise in before dinner. Oh, come on, Raven, this way. We're gonna stay on our little loop here and not go out in the middle of the woods tonight, just for safety reasons. It is starting to freeze up. Thanks, man. Hey, hit that thumbs up for us. Every like that we get helps the channel out. We'd really appreciate it. She's sniffing. What do you think, Raven? All right, thanks for hitting that button. Here we go. That's the house. Flying. Good girl, Raven. Here we go. Let's go around the pond. You want to go around the pond? Good girl. All right, thanks for the like. Hey, Maria, how you doing? Got Raven towing me around. Getting some good nighttime exercise. Good girl, here we go. Geez, we just had a high-speed lap right there. Hey, thanks for the likes, everybody. All right, let's see if I can get her to forget about these tracks over here. We've had a lot of wildlife activity. Hey, Michael Conte, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. We haven't been out night skiing in a while. This is fun. Raven's a little harder to see at night than moose. That dark color, she'll blend right in. Hey, we're staying on the trail. Here we go. We're gonna stay on our lower loop and not go into the middle of the woods because it's getting a little icy underfoot. But this is nice here. We've got the light from the house helping us out. Yeah, this is Raven. I just got done with Moose a couple minutes ago. If you guys want to check out Moose's journey at dusk, that should be on the replay. Come on, Raven. Good girl. We've had lots of animals going through the yard lately. There are tracks all over to investigate. All right, thank you, man. I've been telling this to everybody, but if you guys haven't seen the video of the wolf dog at the Olympics, you gotta check it out. It's the coolest thing. They caught him going across the finish line on the slow motion camera. That was our thumbnail for today. Hey. No, we're staying out of the woods, Raven. Yeah. This yard is like a safe haven. Sniff, sniff. What's under there? You gonna dig? You gonna dig? Good girl. You get it? You gonna get it? Look at that. Down to the ground already. You are an expert digger. Not too much snow right here. Whoa. Whoa, we're not going that way. She's used to going down the woods trail, but we're gonna stay out here. All right, we're tangled. We're tangled. Come back. Come on, Raven. All right, we gotta untangle Raven. Let's look though. That's about 6 inches deep right here. This is where it was thawing. It was a really warm day. Come on, Raven. Come back. I gotta untangle your legs. No, I'm gonna fix you up. This can be kind of tricky. You gotta grab one leg, up and over. Nope. There you go. Whoa, you're too strong. All right, she's determined. I guess we're going to the woods. I changed my mind. Here we go. Into the darkness. Might not be as great of a view for everybody out here. It is pretty dark, but look at those reflective spots on that harness. Yep, she won the argument right there. Hey, we're back. Hey, thank you, Michael. Yeah, we haven't seen Rick. We haven't seen Beverly yet today. But that's all right. I know everybody has stuff to do. Can't expect everybody to show up for every live stream. That is kind of slippery. Here's my favorite part, past the cliff. It's a lot cooler looking during the day, but this is pretty sweet. All right, whoa. All right, we made the turn. Now, up the mountainside. Straight up the steep side. Here we go. All right, I gotta turn sideways and sidestep this. Kind of sketchy. Would be a lot harder without a strong dog towing me. Whoa, Raven. Good girl. Talk about a workout. Right, no Soph, no Deneen. Kind of scrolled away from the comments for a second there. Yeah, yep. Me, Moose, and Raven. Not just us living here, but I'm the only one that ever does the live streaming. Hey, Thomas. I'm trying my best to keep up with the comments, but every once in a while my phone kind of lags behind. No robot, right, yeah, geez. I'm forgetting people. It's my crappy memory. Here we go. Whoa. We are deep in the woods right now. Good girl, Raven. Yeah, Gurney'll. Yeah, man. I am so sorry. All right, here we go. Hold on tight. This is the fast part. Let me try to stay on my feet. Whoa! Oh, that is a workout. All right, hold on, Raven. Let me catch my breath. There's the house down there. That was our big loop. We probably just did a nice mile through the woods. Uh-oh, yeah, you found the perfume, didn't you? And you're tangled. All right, Let me grab your leg. Are you gonna fix it on your own? Sometimes she steps right over it. Come here. Let me get down in the powder here. Come here. No. Leave that. Hold on. Oh, good girl. She fixed it. Yeah, that was pretty high speed right there at one point. On this, we're at the very top of our hill. It's tough to tell on the camera, but it gets pretty steep here, so I'm gonna do my best, get my snowplow going on, and try not to eat it on the way down. She wants to go fast. All right, towards the light, Raven. You ready? Nope, she's not. She wants to sniff. There are animal tracks everywhere. Raven, you gonna say hi to everybody? All right, stay above the line. Whoa. Jeez, that's the trick. Snowplow, put it in the pizza pie. All right, here we go. Hold on tight. Good girl, Raven. Well, that was a fast one. All right, let's go around the pond. No kidding, right? They need to have an Olympic dog event. That wolf dog crossing the finish line in the cross-country race was maybe the coolest thing I've ever seen. If you guys haven't seen the replay or the picture that they took with the slow-mo camera, you gotta check it out. Yeah, if Raven's focused, hey Rick, how you doing? If Raven's focused, she's pretty darn fast. I know Moose is faster than she is on the scooter in the summertime, but I think Raven might be a little faster on skis. Moose he's a goofy boy. You getting some snow to eat? All right, let's go that way by the solar lights. We'll do a loop through the lower field. Come on. We got time for one more loop here, then it's puppy dinner time. Gotta let Raven catch her breath before kibble. All right, around the woodshed and the furnace. This thing. We load that thing up, heats the whole house. Let's go! Good girl! Wow, that was fast. Jeez, she was really flying. Now we're in our lower flats. Here, let me turn around, show you. That's where we just came from. What do you think, Raven? You getting hungry? I know I am. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? We're gonna go in and it's stew for me. Yeah, we travel fast, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Spaghetti, all right, can't go wrong with that. Whoa, hold on. I've lost my pole. Yep, got it. The trick is I got a pole in my right hand and my cell phone in the left hand. Not as easy to balance with only one pole, but sausage and eggs, all right. That's like breakfast for dinner. I love it. Nice, nice. Salad and chicken. Sounds good. Hey, she wanted to pull me over into the woods. All these tracks. Gotta lean back with all your might. You're too strong, Raven. You're too strong. Listen, I take more crashes just trying to stand still, and they want to pull me into the woods. There's no trail over there, though. We can't go that way. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're going to climb to the top. One more run. I know, I could eat breakfast at every meal of the day. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're too strong. Come on, back this way. Come on, we got to focus on the trail, Raven. Up and over. Up and over. That's the way we're going, back towards the house. We're going to crest the hill here, then you can tow me home. Hash browns, yeah. Now we're talking. Raven is so strong. They're both, Moose and Raven are like the strongest dogs you've ever seen. Strongest dogs I've ever seen. All right, well, hold on. Get past this slippery part. No, we already went down the woods. We're at the beginning of the woods trail again right here. That big tree marks the way. But that is not where we're going. Nope, you're turning around, Raven. We're headed towards the light. Yeah, geez. When I first get hooked up over by the house, they usually both take off like crazy. All right, tow me home. Tow me home. Not much snow left on the corner, but tomorrow will be a different story. We're gonna get at least 6 inches, maybe a foot, depending on if it hits us or not. But that means Saturday we'll be skiing on fresh snow again. Man, I hope you say yes, unless you're a vegetarian. I love burgers. All right, we made it. Yeah, winter is not over here. Another storm on the horizon. Yeah, Rick, I think that storm's making its way this way. It's going to be a nor'easter for us. Anywhere between 6 inches and a foot on Friday. And then after the weekend, pretty much every day next week has a chance of 1 to 3 inches. So we'll be hanging out in the fresh snow again. All right, Raven, hold on. She knows it's dinner time. I gotta click my skis off. 1. Yeah, we have good winters around here. Hold on. Hey, don't knock those over. They're leaning there. 1 off. 2. All right, that's it for tonight. We're not gonna hang out back. That was our hangout. But if we're not here tomorrow, it's because of the snow. And then any snow in North Carolina? You guys are a lot warmer than us. Hold on, Raven, 1 minute. All right, so yeah, our schedule is 100% back on Saturday, maybe tomorrow. It all depends, but hope everybody can stop on in and hang out again. Yeah, it's been fun. We'll see you later. Have a good night. All right, Raven, say bye-bye.